Hey everybody, Tanner here for your tool of the week. Taking a bit of a break from time management to share a concept tool that I've been developing over the last few weeks. Neutral thinking, if you're familiar with the concept. So this comes from um, actually multiple books that I've. So most recently, this first book, Getting to Neutral. Trevor Moawad. I learned about neutrality a handful of years ago. I read this his first book, It Takes What It Takes, both fantastic books around neutrality, and then I've read this other book, Master Your Emotions, a couple of times. So I just finished probably 2 weeks ago Getting to Neutral, and this week Master Your Emotions that I've finished for the second time, and I've kind of taken all the different concepts and things that as I take notes and the way I read and do things to combine to create a tool that I hope will be valuable to someone here. So let me jump into the concept and then to share the tool. Okay, so what is neutral thinking? Neutral thinking is a mindset practice that rejects both overly positive and negative self-talk. It focuses on observable facts and practical next steps to move forward. I know we're all very familiar with like positive mental attitude and power of positivity and all everything around positive, but I found this idea of neutral thinking extremely powerful. So here are kind of four core principles and summary of the whole. I mean, taking three different books and summarizing to a few succinct takeaways. So stay in the present, focus on what you can control, respond, don't react, and use neutral language. So to me, my biggest takeaway. So I may have shared with many of you. I don't know that this as I started this year 2025, I've kind of done these 30-day blocks of something habits, and I've done 30 days of no sugar. I've done 30 days of no caffeine. I've done, and anyways, and so this month I've been on this 30 days of neutral thinking, and I'm not exactly sure. I've been doing it. How's that? That's the neutral comment. I've been doing it. I'm practicing. I'm in practice of neutrality, but using neutral language. So just don't. Trevor Moad calls it no stinking thinking. So just no negativity. If we could just remove the negativity from our narrative and our conversations, how powerful would that be? Um, in all aspects of our life. Okay, so here's four ideas on how to practice neutrality daily. Pause and observe. And a lot of this, I feel like, ties into that whole Masters of Motion book, but mindfulness and whatnot. But pause and observe your thoughts. And then next, ask, what are the facts? Three, identify what you can control. And then four, decide on one neutral action to take next. I think that between the core principles and the like practicing daily, these are some great. I mean, if you want to practice neutrality over the next 30 days, I think if you just start, if you have a morning routine, asking yourself these questions or reviewing these four daily practices, this is how I've attempted to practice neutrality this month. Okay, and then I've developed which you can now download. As always, if you download the template, please make a copy. Um, don't fill it, anyways, hopefully that makes sense with the Google Sheet that I shared. But I've taken um, a lot of the questions that Trevor Moad poses and sort of assessing neutrality. So this is the tool is an assessment of where we are and where you are on the neutrality scale, and then things to work on. So um, here you go. Have an awesome week. Thanks.